Hi, I'm Cosette Wheeler, and I'm the Center Director of the NM HPV Interdisciplinary HPV Prevention Center. This is a center that was funded by the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, and the center is designed to translate across disciplines ranging from basic science to implementation of interventions, specifically screening, which is a secondary prevention for cervical cancer, and vaccination, which is a primary prevention.
Human papillomaviruses are actually a group of hundreds of viruses, well over 100 viruses, that infect various types of skin on people's bodies. So they can infect cutaneous skin, mucosal surfaces in the genital tract and in the oropharyngeal tract, and they all cause warts, which are mostly benign tumors, but many of those tumors can go on to progress to malignancy or cancer.
It's commonly a sexually transmitted disease, and it's the most common sexually transmitted disease in the world today.
We now know that it causes cervical cancer in women. It causes genital warts as well.
Papillomaviruses have been found in dogs, birds, reptiles, you name it. They exist in all animals that have been studied.
Most people actually will acquire HPV infection at some point during their lives, and the vast majority of HPV infections do not lead to cancer. But there's a small percentage of women who will go on to develop cervical cancer. Fortunately, in the developed world, there is screening for precancerous lesions that can in most cases prevent cervical cancer from developing.
Well, we certainly like to see young people, both girls and boys for that matter, get vaccinated against HPV, to use the vaccine, to get all 3 doses. It's best if they get that early on, before sexual debut. Once they become sexually active, the odds of being exposed are very high. And so this is one of those things that we like to do now. It's a good, important measure of prevention, and we'd like to see it being used more often.